Welcome to Leveling Up with Lindsay, the podcast where we dive into leadership, small business, and everything in between. I'm Lindsay, your host and the proud owner of White Peony Boutique, a space created to empower women, build confidence, and foster meaningful connections. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a mom, a friend, or someone just looking for a little inspiration, this is your space to feel seen, supported, and inspired. Join me as we share stories, strategies, and a little bit of life's chaos while navigating what it truly means to level up in starting a business, relationship, and personal growth. So grab a cup of coffee, get comfy, and let's level up together. During that interview, Julie and Kendra talked about the power of telling stories that aren't just polished, but personal. Stories that make people feel seen. And I kept thinking, isn't that what we all want? Not just to impress people, but to impact them. Their devotional writing is rooted in that purpose through presence, through vulnerability. And what I've come to realize in my own journey is this: you don't have to be an author to have a meaningful story. You just have to be willing to start where you are. You just have to be willing to live and lead with intention, to show up honestly and let your story speak through how you live, lead, and love. When I started this podcast, I battled serious imposter syndrome. I remember thinking, who am I to sit across from these inspiring women and have these deep conversations? Who am I to speak into someone's drive to grow, to lead, to build something? But then I remembered, I'm someone who's walking in it too. Someone who's choosing to show up in the messy middle. Someone who believes that stories told with heart can shift atmospheres. That's what I want this podcast to be for you. Not just inspiration, but confirmation. Confirmation that you don't have to be finished to be effective. That you don't have to be fearless to lead with faith. So here's what I want to offer you today. One powerful strategy that has transformed the way I lead, build, and live. Start showing up in your becoming. Not when it's perfect, not when it's polished, now. Your leadership journey, your business, your calling, they don't need to arrive. They need you to be present, to share, and to lead right from where you are. Whether that means writing the post you've been overthinking, starting the business idea that scares you, recording your own podcast episode, for goodness sakes, or simply speaking your truth to your people. There's someone who needs to hear your story, not once it's edited, but while it's real. I believe with my whole heart that when women lead with intention, there's a ripple effect. You become a permission slip for others. You become a safe space, a guidepost, a light in someone's fog. Not because you did it perfectly, but because you did it anyway. So today's encouragement is this: write it anyway, say it anyway, show up anyway. Even when your voice shakes, even when you wonder if it's working, even when you feel like your story isn't as inspiring as someone else's. Because here's what's true. There is power in your presence. There is leadership in your honesty. And there is legacy in your courage. If today's episode spoke to you, I hope you take one small, brave step this week. Say the thing, share the story, lead from the middle. And if you haven't yet listened to the episode with One Story Well Collective, go back and take that in too. It's a reminder that the words we speak in the stories we live matter more than we know. I'm so grateful you're here. You're part of this community and you're part of this story. Let's keep leveling up, not into perfection, but into purpose. Thank you for listening. If you found this information helpful, please share it with a friend. If you're looking for more information on the topics we covered, please head to the show notes below. And if you wouldn't mind leaving a 5-star rating and review, this would help this mission and our journey to get started. Let's make today and every day an opportunity to level up. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep striving, and keep making a difference.